recipe is in my cookbook, 99 Ninja Foodi Recipes, and you can get a copy on my website, which is www.susannahskitchen.uk. Tonight I'm making a vegan pad thai, and of course we're using the Ninja Foodi. You can use an instant pot or any pressure cooker to make this recipe, and it's such a quick and easy way of making this delicious Thai style dish. I'm just doing a little bit of prep to get this ready. So this is my vegan pad thai. I've diced up some spring onion and my ginger. I've got my lime, which is looking a little bit sad for itself, but it's pretty juicy still, even though it's gone a little bit off colour. But that's fine, we can use that up. And then I've got carrot, which I've put into very thin batons, and the same with the red pepper. Now we're going to make the sauce. So I've got my scales underneath here. I'm just putting it into a jam jar because I can mix it up really easily that way. We're going to need to start with some maple syrup. Oh, if I can open the jar. There you go. It's quite a lot, 80 grams. And for some spice, we're going to add a tablespoon of sriracha. That's going to give it a nice kick. Let's leave that there. We're going to need that again. Now, this isn't so much spicy, but it has got a bit of a kick. This is sweet chili sauce, and we want around the same amount again. And then a tablespoon of fish sauce. Now it's a lot of soy sauce. We've got 5 tablespoons. And my last ingredients is some peanut butter. I've got this squirty one, which is quite handy to be honest. And we want, oh, it would be if it isn't going everywhere. We want 60 grams. And the very last thing to add in, you can go with a fresh piece of garlic, like a clove, and you can crush that in. If not, add some garlic granules like I'm doing. So if you've got this in a bowl, obviously just mix that together. If not, use a jam jar like me and you can shake it up. And that smells absolutely amazing. Just need to squeeze in some lime. You can always use this lime and squeeze a little bit more on at the end. But I like to actually add it into my sauce, and I want 2 tablespoons in my actual sauce here. So let's do that. Let's just measure that out. And that really makes a difference. It really balances those flavours that we've got in there. Oh, look at that. Half a lime gave me the 2 tablespoons. Let's give that a little shake and a mix again. Now to top the pad thai, the traditional thing to have is some peanuts, and I love that on my pad thai. So you want around sort of 4 tablespoons-ish. And I've got this chopper here, which I've had for absolutely years and years. It is very handy. You can get similar ones from Amazon if you're looking for something like this. To begin making the pad thai, we start with our sauce that we made earlier. This smells so good. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. So get that in the bottom there. And then because we're going to pressure cook our noodles, and I'm using rice noodles, let me show you those. So these are my rice noodles. These are sort of a traditional pad thai style noodle. You can get these anywhere. I got these in Tesco's. So to be able to cook those and get under pressure, we need some liquid in here as well. So I've got 350 millilitres of water. It looks murky because I've rinsed out the bottom of the jar with the sauce in it so that we don't waste any of that. If you did want to add chicken to this and not have it as a vegan vegetarian option, then of course you can do that. And I would put the chicken in at this stage. Now I'm going to add in the ginger that I'm using. Now this isn't a particularly traditional pad thai, but it's definitely a way of making a delicious one using your Ninja Foodi, or for that matter, any instant pot or pressure cooker. So here are my noodles. Let's get those in. We want these to sort of remain on top, just those last little broken bits. So although we want these on top, I kind of like to just give them a mix around and get them coated and soaking up a little bit of that liquid, because I think it just helps these to cook a little bit better. Now, I think these are going to take 2 to 3 minutes, and I really don't want these to be overcooked, so I'm going to go with the 2 minutes, and let's hope that they're going to be okay. You could, of course, make this with spaghetti, and it really wouldn't be a very traditional dish. Obviously, it would have the flavours of pad thai. So that is an option for you. If you want to pressure cook maybe some spaghetti instead, then you can do that in this recipe. Right, I think we are good to go. Veggies are all going to go in at a later stage. I'm going to get the lid down. Make sure that your pressure valve is on seal so that we can come up to pressure. Slide across to your pressure cook option, and I want to keep it on high. I want a quick release because we don't want these overcooking. So you've got the 2 minutes of cook time, but obviously you've got all that time that we're building up pressure, building up the steam, that's going to be cooking them as well. So I think 2 minutes is going to be perfect for these. Wow, this coming up to pressure is making the kitchen smell so good. I can smell pad thai already. So afterwards, we've got these carrots, peppers, spring onions to put in. We've got our spring greens, and I've got my nuts there ready as well. Okay, so we can open the lid now. It didn't take too long at all. Now I'm going to add in the carrots, the peppers, and some of those spring onions. Spread those out, and my greens. I'm going to get that lid down, and I'm going to leave that for 5 minutes because there's lots of residual heat in there, and that's going to help cook those vegetables and soften them slightly. So we've had 5 minutes, and if you have a look here, you can see how the vegetables have softened, the noodles are cooked, got that delicious sauce. This is perfect. Now I'm going to add the rest of the spring onions. So I did around half and half. So you've got half that are softened, half that have got a bit more texture, and then top generously with your nuts. And then just give that a little stir. And I'm ready to serve. Look at that. One pot, the most delicious pad thai. I've served it with some lime wedges, so we can add a little bit of that if we want to, and some coriander on top. Looks absolutely stunning.